Hi everybody, Cohh here with a quick early thoughts video on Dying Light the Beast. So Dying Light the Beast is the latest version of Dying Light. It is technically the fourth one you'll want to play if you want the whole Dying Light the experience, and that is Dying Light 1, the expansion for Dying Light 1, the following, Dying Light 2, and then this one, a standalone Dying Light the Beast. This game features Kyle Crane, who is the primary character in the first game and the expansion of the first game, but is not in the second game. So real quick, to just get this out of the way early, people have been asking me, do I need to play Dying Light 1 before I play the Beast? I would strongly recommend playing Dying Light 1 and Dying Light the following before playing Dying Light the Beast. Those are still great games, they're still awesome, and it is the guy you play from those games to this one. So definitely something to check out. Anyway, Dying Light the Beast is a great interpretation of Dying Light. I love this iteration. It is all the gameplay stuff that I liked from 2, but it feels like it's little bit more brutal and a little bit more refined. I feel like there's a little bit less loot, but the loot you get is more important. So I'm finding myself having less kind of like weapons to use, but that just means I have less stuff to break down. I mean, there was entire like weapon types I didn't use in 2. Don't really feel that way in the Beast, but to be clear, there is less loot. So that some people will definitely pick up on that. There's less loot to equip. There's less weapons by far. And on brutal difficulty, which I've been told affects the amount of items in the world, there is far less loot in the world, just kind of like out in the streets and stuff, than there is normally. There is still stuff in apartments and things like that, but it definitely feels a little bit reduced. The graphics are beautiful. The gameplay, in my opinion, is the best it's ever been. It's super smooth. You no longer need stamina for parkour, so it's very fluid getting through places. The Beast mode, which is kind of like the big feature of this, actually works great. And there's entire skill lines where you can edit it and make it better. It is a very visceral experience to beast out when you are in a situation where you like feel like you're losing or not really winning, and then all of a sudden your beast mode goes off, and it's just like, oh, this is amazing. And you're just ripping people in half, and it's a good feeling in a game like this. But yeah, TLDR, Dying Light the Beast has been a lot of fun so far. I do need to point out that the writing and the dialogue is not peak. If I were to say the gameplay in this game is like peak Dying Light, I'm going to go ahead and say the dialogue is kind of like on the same level as 2, where it's very much more informational and kind of like a little bit more stagnant. There are parts of great dialogue. There's some great side quests that have some real thought-provoking moments. But a lot of the normal dialogue is just kind of very instructional, tutorial-y kind of stuff. Also, some of the main story beats are, you know, you have to be a little generous with them connecting effectively and immersively, but which was the same in 2. But outside of that, the gameplay is a big improvement. The nights are now horrifying. I die all the time at night. It is on brutal difficulty, believe it or not, brutal. Where at the same time, though, the game gives you plenty of tools and different things you can craft to deal with those situations. So, to be clear, if I was much more careful at night and sneaked around and used all the tools they gave me, I'd probably be doing a lot better. But as a relatively smooth-brained, I'm going to hit things with a stick kind of player, I'm getting my butt kicked at night. So that's, you know, been a pleasant surprise. It makes nights dangerous and feels scary, which I'm totally all for. But anyway, that's where we are with Dying Light the Beast. I don't know if I'll make another thoughts video for this one. It kind of depends on if anything, anyway, I feel about it changes significantly before the end. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. And if you're a Dying Light fan, if you liked especially Dying Light 1 and the following, definitely check this one out. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.